Hi, and welcome to the Daily Moth. Today is Monday, September 12th, and are you ready for some news? So, Hillary Clinton. Well, she's been on the front of newspapers recently. She's been a huge topic about her health. So, looking back at the 9/11 memorial service, Hillary left early because she said she was feeling really overheated and dizzy. So, she went ahead and left. She was filmed walking really tirelessly and dizzily. She seemed like she was going to go ahead and faint. And this video went viral and proved that she was not really in good health. A lot of people are very skeptical of that. Many Republicans, including Donald Trump, had brought this issue up. So last week on Friday was when she was diagnosed with pneumonia. She was very dehydrated and overheated, which is why she went ahead and left that ceremony, but she's recovering and she's getting a lot better now. Hillary's team went ahead and said that she would cancel her upcoming trip to California due to her health, and doesn't really make her look too good, and it's after another really bad press that she got on Friday. Um, she went over to a press release there. Friday night that people who supported Trump were racist, sexist, homophobes. That's what she was saying and categorizing many people, and they were all really angry about this. They just felt extremely offended, and that was last week on Friday. But on Saturday, she said that she apologized. It was a really bad weekend for Hillary. We'll see how she goes ahead and recovers this upcoming week. She said she would go ahead and release more records this week. Trump said that he hopes she gets better and that this proves that her health is an issue. He went ahead and took a physical last week, and he will release that report to people. So we've got 2 weeks left before the first presidential debate. So now about Niall DeMarco. He had a huge weekend. On Wednesday, he was honored by Maryland's Governor Larry Hogan with a certification or a citation. It's not a fine, but an honor. In Annapolis, Maryland, to recognize his work and foundation and work in making sure deaf children have access to language. That's really nice. On Saturday night, he gave a speech at a human rights campaign in Washington, D.C. It was huge. It had about 3,500 people there. It is the largest civil rights organization that helps speak for LGBTQ people's rights. Niall said being deaf was an advantage and a part of his identity. He also shared some political opinion. He said that he was deaf and because he didn't have to hear Donald Trump talk. So that's interesting. He was really open about being sexually fluid as an individual. And he said it's really important just to love yourself first. So next, there's a viral tweet from Niall's dancing partner from Dancing with the Stars, Peta Margatroyd. She tweeted a picture of what looks like to be backstage. So go ahead and take a look. It's a picture backstage the dressing room, it looks like, and it has a very thin frame all around it, and Niall said, check this out. Maybe we'll see them again on Dancing with the Stars. Gotta push for all stars then, is what Niall had said. So last time on Dancing with the Stars, so maybe we'll see Niall and Peta again in the future. So now an update with North Dakota, the oil pipeline construction. So there were more NFL football players who continued to protest against the national anthem during the first NFL Sunday of the year. From Kansas City Chiefs, Miami Dolphins, Seattle Seahawks, including the coach Pete Carroll. They hope to continue this protest. A family of a boy who is deaf in one ear is suing the Kansas City Public Schools for excessive force for something that happened on April 30th, 2014 in Kansas City. The boy, Caleb Wiley, when he was 7, he was grabbed by the arm, had it twisted and handcuffed by a school officer. And that happened because he wouldn't stop crying and yelling because he was bullied based off of his deafness. So because he wouldn't stop, they handcuffed him, twisted his arm, and the father came and to the school to get him. The family was extremely upset and said that they got no answers from the school administration and that Caleb was traumatized. So the family homeschooled him for 2 years, and now he's in 5th grade at another school. The American Civil Liberties Union is helping the family with their lawsuit. So that's good. This is another school bullying incident of a deaf person that has made the news in the last recent weeks. We've seen the story of Alex go viral last week. In Memphis, Tennessee, 4 adults and 5 children died in a house fire. So 9 total. That's very sad. Someone called 911 from inside of the house this morning at 1:30 in the morning, and when firefighters got there, they saw fire in the living room, and they went ahead and took out that fire, but thick smoke had already spread through the home. So the firefighters brought out several people, altogether 10 out of that house. 4 adults who died, 3 kids who died, and they took 3 more of those children. Those kids are alive, but they were in really bad condition. They died from inhaling the smoke, or also because of the burns that they got. The windows had iron bars, and it might have been difficult for the people to escape from that. The home had 2 doors, and they were in the front of the house, and the fire started in the living room. It might have blocked access to the doors, and the cause of the fire is still unknown. An 8th grade math teacher from North Carolina is using cycling machines under students' desks to help her students focus and use up their energy. She said she noticed a lot of fidgeting going on and shaking under the desks or moving around, so she got donations and a grant, and they started installing these machines under the desks the previous school year, and she noticed a huge difference. She was saying it was a lot better, the quality of students' work, and they all turned in their work. It costs about $150 per machine under each desk. So if you're a teacher or a student, you might want to get one for yourself. That's all for today. I'll go ahead and see you tomorrow, and stay with the light.